Hi everyone, how are you today? So happy to be here. Just gonna taste some great rosé and do a few call outs. So my first call out today is to my friend Pani Yan. Pani, I knew her as Pani Economos growing up. I actually went to her wedding and saw her become Pani Yan. It is her birthday today. I wished Pani's sister Tessie happy birthday once before, and her family, the Economoses, we grew up next to them making delicious food. So happy birthday, Pani. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So I want to talk about a little bit about this rosé. Two friends just jumped on. Nina, hi Nina. Hi gorgeous. Hi Fabiana, watching from Mexico. This is an international television online TV show. Isn't that great? So today we're going to be drinking the 2019 Thales Vineyard Macrostie Rosé. Now, I had Macrostie the other day on the show. We drank the bubbles and they were absolutely delicious. Let me just give you a little background about Macrostie. So Steve Macrostie is the founder of Macrostie. He's one of the fathers of winemaking here in Sonoma County. Macrostie sources their grapes from excellent vineyards here in Sonoma County. The names Dutton, Bacigalupi, San Giacomo, these are all really important winery families here in the Western Sonoma County and Sonoma County in general. So he sources grapes from there. He also sources grapes from his own vineyards, Thales being one of them. Thales is his wife. They are delightful, Steve and Thales. They will literally roam around on the weekends in the tasting room, walking right up to people to talk to you about the wines and also a lot about the history of the winery, and that's absolutely delightful. And I've always have to bring her up, Lisa Marie Kennedy, who is basically responsible for the tasting room and the hospitality at Macrostie, is just a wonderful, delightful woman. I'm hoping that she's watching today as we taste this great wine. So the winemaker, Heidi Breidenhagen, has brought us this delicious rosé made in the Saignée method. Now, I talked about this before when we had Paul Matthew rosé. Saignée means bleeding in French, and it involves making rosé as a byproduct of red wine fermentation. So a portion of the pink juice is removed at an early stage and then separated and fermented separately, to produce a delicious rosé, which we have right here. Now, the nose on this is, it's just so delightful. It just screams strawberries to me. And then when I taste it, it's got this, I had it yesterday, this like freshness of watermelon, peach, and again, strawberry. High acid, bright acidity, and probably one of the most amazing rosés that I've had. Now, they have a wonderful deal, 1 cent on 12 bottles, and for 2 to 11 bottles, it's $10. So we're gonna have a taste. I think UPS just showed up. I'll be right back. Oh my God, it was the UPS man, and I thought to myself, he's gonna show up in the middle of this. I know he is, and he did. So anyway, he just dropped off more wine. So Macrostie Rosé 2019, Thales Vineyard, absolutely delicious. I highly recommend buying some of this, macrostiewinery.com. I will have it on the follow-up. I point back there because my computer's back there, but I'll follow up with that. And woo, running up and down those stairs was tough. Okay, great. So let's move on to our delicious dish today. So today we're making something that I think will go so well with this rosé. We're making egg salad. I have hard-boiled 12 eggs here, but before I go into what the recipe is, I want to talk a little bit about hard-boiling eggs because I learned from the best. My friend Leah Roth, when we were in high school together, her mother Kathy is an amazing cook. I love her to death. She is so interesting, fun, unique, and she taught me the best method for making hard-boiled eggs. And let me tell you what that is. So you put eggs in water, obviously, in a saucepan, put it on the stove, medium to high heat, and you cover it and let it come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, turn it off and let it set for 10 to 12 minutes. Remove after those 10 to 12 minutes and immediately put that in an ice bath. The ice bath is the utmost importance for peeling eggs because when you put it in an ice bath, the membrane between the shell and the meat of the egg separates. And that makes that peeling process so much simpler. So you're not like scraping it away. So do yourself a favor, use that method. It will be in the recipe, but it's the best way to hard-boiled eggs. Okay, so here's what we do. We've got 12 eggs that we've peeled. We're gonna add in there, this is pickle. I love pickle in my egg salad. This is 3 tablespoons of chopped pickle. Whoop. A half cup of chives, just the green part. And dill to give it a little more pickly flavor. I love that. This is a tablespoon of chopped dill. And then we're gonna put in a tablespoon of the Big Bottom Market Gourmet Mustard. Now we just introduced this. You can get it on, I'm covering up the little ripped part because I put the labels on myself and I messed this one up and tried to redo it and it fell off. So anyway, this gourmet mustard is delicious. It's great in this egg salad. It's got a little Creole spice to it, so it gives this egg salad a really unique flavor, but a lot of other things like deviled eggs it's good in. We've used it as a dressing for a niçoise salad. I made a mustard salmon a few weeks back. Chicken marinade, it's good. It's great on one of those kosher snappy hot dogs that you get in New York City. And also burgers, it's great for barbecue. So I'm gonna put a tablespoon of this in there. You know what, I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons because it's just so good. Okay, we've got that there. Set that down. And then we're gonna put in our, oh, by the way, you can get this on our Etsy page. So just click shop on Facebook and you'll take you right there. So I'm gonna start with a half cup of mayo, okay? And then I'll put the other quarter cup in if I think it needs it. And yeah, I think it's gonna need it. Oh, but that's looking so good. See? Just stir that around, get that all stirred up. Yum, 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 yum. God, who doesn't love egg salad? Okay, I'm getting some more mayo in there. And you can even put, if you like things really mayonnaise-y, go for it. There we go. That's perfect. So I am gonna settle on 12 eggs, 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. It's really gonna depend on the size of egg that you have. But for the most, that's usually between a half cup and 3/4 cup for 12 eggs. Okay, now I'm gonna taste this and decide whether or not I'm gonna put some salt and freshly ground black pepper in it to see if it needs it. No, it doesn't. Oh, actually a little bit of salt. A little bit of salt. Like a teaspoon, a half teaspoon. And we'll stir this up again and get that going. Now I'm gonna put this on a nice soft roll. And the reason why I like to use a soft roll for this is that if you use a hard roll, you bite into it and the egg salad squirts out. Soft roll can manage the squirtiness of the egg salad while also the bite of your teeth. That's very scientific. So thanks again. Remember, macrostiewinery.com, they have that deal, 1 cent on 12 bottles. And for 2 to 11 bottles, it's $10 shipping. You're gonna absolutely love this egg salad recipe. Get yourself some of this gourmet mustard from Big Bottom Market and have yourselves a lovely day. Let me just say hi to my friends. Katie Faye, how are you? Patrick, Katrina, Heather Prowse, of course. Paul Skrickus, I know him as Andrew, but we call him Paul now. Adam, of course, the handsome Adam. Camille, John Morrison, yay, Nina, Fabiana. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a great day and we'll see you later.